This episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domain.com. Welcome to Film Riot Mondays. We're back attack. Today we have the questions and the challenge. We got two winners, which are giving away t-shirts. Who won?
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun. That's like, now I turned it into Mario.
Mail sack, taking a look in Riot's mail sack.
Will you ever do a live episode of Film Riot? It's possible. We have talked about a bunch of ideas for that before, like actually a live event and then just like a live streaming deal on YouTube. Sooner or later, I definitely want to do one. It's just a matter of time. We got so many balls that we're juggling in the air currently that it's hard to do extras like that. But I definitely want to, and at some point, we probably will. Hey, maybe like the slate, that's something the slate could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because everybody seems to really dig the slate, so I definitely want to try to keep doing the slate, but I don't think it's going to be like its own show like Variant Film Station. I think if anything, maybe we put it on Film Riot Extras.
Yeah.
And then we do like maybe one a month, and then sometimes it could be like a live thing or like a streaming deal. Right. I think that lends itself way more to live stuff than Film Riot does. I was just thinking out loud. How many cameras did you use while shooting the slate? We actually shot it with 3 cameras. We had the 2 over the shoulder and the 1 master that was actually on a pocket dolly that we moved around a bit. Some people actually thought we shot it with 1 camera and then did 3 full takes of it.
Oh my god.
Which sounds like a freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
No, it was 1 complete take. It was, you know, it's a completely unscripted show. I mean, I saw some comments of people thinking it was scripted. Completely unscripted show, 1 full take. There are like the cup is full and then it's empty sort of thing. That stuff happens because we cut stuff out. So if like I rambled way too long, we just cut out my rambling to streamline the show. Because I mean, originally raw uncut, it was like what, an hour long?
Close to an hour, yeah.
And then we trimmed it down to like 24 minutes. Yeah. So there you go.
And we shot it in a real restaurant and operational. There's people eating.
Yeah, some people thought we put the sound in afterwards.
Yeah,
no, it was a real restaurant. Those are really people in there, which we had some trouble with the audio because of. Sometimes it's way too freaking loud. But anyway, from beginning to end, how long does it take to produce a 10-minute show like Film Riot? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Film Riot or Film Riot Mondays, and then you got Film State, you got Variant. These are all totally different shows. Film Riot takes a lot longer than any of the others because, you know, Film State's basically just in one room and me talking. Same thing for Variant, and the same thing with this. So with a show like this, it's really like, well, we could get this done in pretty much a day. You know,
from conceptualizing
to completion.
I would say a day and a half.
Day and a half. 2 days max if there's a lot that goes into it, because there's, with the contests and stuff, that's very time consuming. Film Riot is usually a couple of days. There's been a time or two where I had to complete an episode in a day and it was horrible. Those are some of the 24, 36-hour type things that have happened. But usually that's 2 to 4 days. So it just depends on the project in question. So if you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I want to make a website where I sell hamsters.
That's a good business.
It's a good business, right?
Yeah.
It could be very profitable.
Yeah.
You should use Domain.com. Why? Because they have the easiest way to get your hosting plan and your domain name going and working for you, my friends. They got that domain discovery system, so if hamsterinator.com is taken, they're going to give you a bunch of options to get you the right domain name for you and your business selling hamsters. And here's the best part. If you use the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, you're going to get 15% off your hamster selling website. So you're saving money so you can make money. So get that business up and going by using Domain.com. So now it's time to get to the winning submissions to the last challenge, which was the Dolly challenge. A lot of great submissions, but these are the 2 that I like the most. Tickles.
They didn't even use motion tracking.
So there you go, 2 really great submissions. I mean, we had a ton of great submissions, but I love these 2. The first one with, you know, everything being frozen. First of all, I love that effect. We're actually about to do that effect for something, but I think it was a fake Dolly move. I don't think that was on a Dolly. I think he probably had it on a Steadicam and just stabilized the crap out of everything, is what it looked like. But I thought he did a fantastic job, so very well done. And the second one, the Dolly moves were actually done by the kid used his dad's total gem, which I thought was really creative, and it worked really well. But then it gets to the end, the explosion happens, and at first I'm like, oh, they ruined it. But then the dialogue has this great payoff, especially the no motion tracking. So great job, guys, very well done. We're going to be getting in contact with you to see what shirts you would like to have, and then we're gonna send them your way. But now it's time to talk about the next Monday Challenge. Bruto had a really great idea. What we want you to do is take a scene from one of your favorite movies, 30 seconds to a minute long, somewhere in that time frame, and replicate it. You know, try to nail the cinematography, the acting, the camera movements, the tone, the pacing, everything as close to that film as you possibly can. The reason I like this idea so much is I used to do this when I was young, and I actually suggest young filmmakers to do this all the time because it is really, really good for educational purposes. By replicating what these guys did, you actually learn so much. I remember that scene from Mission Impossible with Kittredge and Ethan Hunt in the restaurant. You know what I'm talking about, the first Mission Impossible? I love that scene. I tried to replicate it like 5 times when I was younger, and I learned so much doing it. So I think this will be fun and really educational for a lot of people. So go find your favorite scene, 30 seconds to a minute long, replicate it, try to make it as pinpoint accurate as possible. Send it our way to our email, which is
mondaychallenge@triunefilms.com.
triunefilms.com, and we need that by January 25th, 12 p.m. CST. And let's call this Monday Challenge movie scene? Monday Challenge movie scene. So get to work, but one more thing. A lot of people have been sending a lot of questions that we have on our FAQ. So I think a lot of people don't know about the FAQ you put together, which you could find right here. Bruno put together a pretty in-depth frequently asked question list to answer any question you guys might have about the contest. So go check it out. Oh, and I didn't talk about a prize. We're gonna have a prize again. This time there's just gonna be one winner, and I'm going to give away a Blu-ray of one of my favorite films, which I'm not gonna say what it is, but just, I like doing that when we give away Blu-rays. It kind of feels like the Willy Wonka ticket. It's like, oh, what is it? Oh, I hate this movie. Hopefully you don't. But anyway, 12 p.m. CST, January, CST, Central Standard Time, January 25th, to the email. Call it Monday Challenge Movie Scene. So go get your butt to work on the next. So that's it for today, which means it's time for my short film suggestion of the week, which this one is a series of short films called The Underwater Realm. There are 5 of them, all released at the same time. They're little vignettes that kind of hint at a mythology of these underwater creatures. Very interesting, but the main reason I'm showing you guys is the story behind the making of this film. First of all, the production quality is out of control good. They did a Kickstarter project where they asked for $60,000, ended up getting 100, and you can tell that they used their money really well. Some of the sets and props that they built are just extremely impressive, and the best part about all of this is if you go to the YouTube page to watch the short films, you can also see tons of production blogs that they made about how to make the short film, which has a wellspring of fantastic knowledge for independent filmmakers. So definitely go here and check it out. They have it on Vimeo as well if you'd rather, but YouTube is easier on the accessibleness. Right. So there you go, and we'll see you guys next Monday.